Jesus bids us to be prepared to meet him. My dear brothers and sisters, are you ready to meet him? Because he wants you to be always ready. So our watchfulness must be a daily thing. It's not just today. Our watchfulness is a daily thing that we have to keep exercising. We are responsible of our calling, are we? A young boy learnt his first responsibility lesson when he returned back from his school, and then he went running to his mom and said, "Mom, where's my 2-month-old puppy dog?" And his mother said, "I gave it away." "But mommy, you know, I love my puppy dog and I'm caring for it, I'm looking after it so well." And the mother said, "Well, Johnny, I gave the puppy dog 1 month ago." And this is what we are also if we are not going to be responsible every day, watchful every day. Because this young boy thought he could tell his mom, "I'm responsible, I love the dog." He didn't look after it because he didn't know whether the dog existed for the past 1 month. That is the reason why, my dear brothers and sisters, remember, we cannot begin to be too early to discipline ourselves to be ready for Jesus. We can't be too early. Why? Because you think that, yes, I'm ready, but you have to be daily watchful. In other words, my dear friends, do you add fuel to fire? Are you a person who adds fuel to fire? Well, not in a negative sense, but in a very positive sense, because your faith should be on fire. Your life should be on fire for Christ. And if your life is on fire, are you adding that fuel? Do you have that fuel to keep that fire burning? That is exactly what Jesus wants to find out from you today. That is the reason why the wise bridesmaids were really wise, for they waited with hope, and their waiting benefited them, and the result was they had a party. It is sure, when we keep ourselves lit, when we keep this fire burning, that is our hope. Our hope is not just waiting, our hope is waiting every day. Not just one day, but every day. Our hope should be the same yesterday, today, and tomorrow. It can't reduce just suddenly. Therefore, we find Jesus saying, "Are your lamps lit?" Well, to have our lamps lit, to have oil with us, enough oil, I think it's not practical today. In those days, yes, 2000 years ago, there was a wedding party and they would all have lamps and they would have flask of oil. But today, how to compare it practically? Well, to see the level of the oil and to see your lamps, I would always compare it to your mobile phone. Are your mobile phone charged? Do you not see the level of your battery every time? Will you not always recharge it? Do you not find that the battery is getting exhausted and therefore you have to recharge it? I have no battery and I'm going low on battery would be a big problem. That is the reason why we see to be well prepared means to be well charged. If the master comes and if your battery is low and then you go to charge your battery, you are lost. You are put outside. And the worst words that you can hear is, "Truly I say to you, I do not know you." Can this divine life go out in such a simple way? Yes, my dear friends. Your divine life that is given to you can go off like that. Why? Because you have not equipped yourself. You have not recharged yourself with God. Therefore, we have to be well stocked, fully stocked with our lamps, well charged with our batteries. And how? By prayer, by our masses that we attend, by reading the Bible, doing good works, being charitable, doing something out of the way for our people. In other words, I receive freely, I give freely. And these are the things that charge my life, and that is how I add fuel to my fire of life. Therefore, we find that this divine life cannot be lost. Today, when the King comes, be ready. Don't say, when he comes, give me your battery. Give me a little more oil. My battery is low. I cannot use it now. Don't be someone who is going to look out for someone to help you when the King comes to meet you. Be ready. Why? If you spend your entire life not cultivating all that you need, the things that you need, can you reasonably go and ask someone of all their cultivation? Impossible. And they don't have the right to give it to you, because all through your life you have not been cultivating and recharging yourself and not having that real fuel to that fire. Then you cannot go and beg and ask someone, see, you have, be merciful to me. No. Reasonably, they need not give what they have faithfully cultivated for themselves, and therefore you are deprived, and that is why Jesus says, I do not know you. Today, my dear brothers and sisters, we will wait wisely, not foolishly. We will wait for the Lord with a desire that my life is always burning with fire for my Lord. And I have enough oil, for I have cultivated all through my life, through my prayers, through my activities, through my generosity, through my love, my forgiveness, enough and more to meet the Lord. Amen. Let us all stand for the creed. Let us all together say,